Okay, I'll run through this with you in the classroom, but if anyone misses the particular session, or if anyone who's in the classroom wants to see it again, I'm also doing a recording of it. What we're looking at here is how to use the discussion boards that are on the VLP. So what we need to do is go to the menu on the left hand side, and we need to click on the link that says discussions. If we click on that link, we have to wait a few moments while we call up the information, and hopefully if you're watching this you can now see that we have some options here that are clickable options. Okay, the one that I want you to go into for the seminar, and if you're just generally having a go with this stuff, is the one that says WebBoard Sandbox in brackets play area, because a sandbox is an area that you can play about with things, and indeed it says area for students to practice using WebBoard features. So if I click on that, you might get a warning that we're about to leave a secure internet connection, because the VLP is a secure connection and we're going to an insecure one. These are technical terms that you needn't worry about for this session. I'm going to go yeah, that's fine. And what I now find is that in the new window the WebBoard information appears. Those of you who have a mind to will notice that the URL, the web address, okay, of the WebBoard places it on a different server to the VLP, the e-learning facility, and this is because we tap into an outside facility. Again, if you're not really into this kind of thing, you don't understand, don't worry too much about it at this stage. That's just for the interest of those who do. The key thing is that we've now called the WebBoard up, and under the default view you will see a number of topic areas that are available for you to go into. Exactly what you will see will depend on what we've been doing, because we can create and edit topics over time. But at the moment I have 3 topic areas set up: Tuesday 9 till 10 seminar group posts, the Tuesday 10 till 11, and the Wednesday 9 till 10. And surprise surprise, we're going to get people from each of these groups to go into these areas. So if, for example, I go into the Tuesday 9 till 10 group posts and I click on that link, I'll now find that some more information comes up. I'm just going to resize this window that I'm working with to capture, and where there are posts you'll see the information. So here is a posting from me: hi there, somewhere for students from the group to start their postings, and beneath that is a reply, again another message from me as I'm putting things in to populate it. When you first go into this, we'd like you to post a message just to check that all your permissions are okay and that you can do so. So what we would like you to do is, if I go back, is, depending which group you're in, choose the appropriate link on here so that you can go into the appropriate topic, and having read the message from me or other students who posted information up, reply to a topic. And to reply to a topic, what you need to do is look at the window space down here where we've got the options to delete, edit, quote or reply. Okay, if I reply to one, okay, that's the simplest thing to do. I get some information that comes up that says, well, what's the subject? And this gives us a thread of information, just like an email header. And I can see in this yellow box area here the text that was in the original posting. I've got some options at the top here, okay, an anonymous option, attach a file or an add poll. I'll come back and discuss these options later in the day. For the moment we'll just do a simple reply, and to do that I need to go down to the box that's here. I can type in hi there Phil, or indeed it is I, testing this from home, or indeed I'm testing this from home. Now we've got the default text that's in there, but you can edit the text, okay? So if I want to change the style to a different font style, I can do it. If I want to change the font size, I can do that. The font size you'll see is numbered 1 to 7. 7 is basically larger than 1, so you can just experiment with these. You can click on different font sizes and see what you get. You can also do some basic changes to the things like the font colour. Okay, I'm going to leave this the colour it is. I'm quite happy with that. If I want to jolly up my message, then I could do that by dragging in. Notice it says you can drag any of these images into your message. I can drag in, and if I want to resize, okay, a little smiley, a little emoticon, and then I have the option to check the spelling. This can be very useful if I'm on a formal discussion board. But if I'm happy with that as it is, let's just post it. So I'm going to post it. What will happen now is that this message will be added to the string of messages, also known as the thread of messages, that are available on the board. And if I scroll down through this now, we can see the two posts that were here when I began the demonstration, and at the bottom now is the third posting. It tells me the date it was posted. Here we can see the posting, and again, if I want to reply to this now, I could click on the reply button and yet again reply. Now obviously I'm just replying to myself for the purposes of generating some messages on the board for the demonstration. But in practice you would of course be replying to other people's messages, and this is where the strength of the message board comes in. So we'll stop that there, and we'll come back to other features of the message board in a different film clip.